Alrighty, g'day everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's well. Before we begin, folks, just draw your attention to the standard disclaimer that says everything is for educational. G'day everyone. Welcome. Everything is for educational purposes only, and you are responsible for your trading decisions. Alright, so I hope everyone's well. Welcome anyone that is new. I'm just finishing going through the pairs so we can have a look at these together. So I'm just up to pound yen. So this is kind of back above the 20, which is not bad. I can see a few pairs like this. So we're kind of getting the inverted sort of head and shoulders here. So I think this is worth considering. Nice V reversal into the head. So yeah, if we get a setup in there, so I got a nice pullback here to the 20. Another little pullback in there. Hi there, Multi. I think that would be worth considering. So pound yen. Still uptrending. Pound in. Been a bit quieter this week. Okay, New Zealand, all right, we've seen a bit of strength in New Zealand. So looking at Aussie New Zealand, Euro New Zealand saw a bit of strength, but it's a bit unusual setup. So notice here, look, it can't break the anchor, it can't get price acceptance, so it's still uptrending. The weekly looks good. So look, it's a little extended, but any setup through here, it's worth considering. So I'm going to put that down as other analysis. A little extended there, but if we can get a pullback, here in the next couple of days. Pound Singapore, nothing. Okay, our Aussie SPY getting hit. Following along with a lot of the other markets. Anchor here. Just finally downtrending. Well, we've got the moving average separation on the weekly. Daily's already downtrending. At 4 hours, we can pull back up here, so let's give it a day or two. So the Dow, I'll do these when I do the macro. So we can see a lot of the markets definitely weak. New Zealand has continued through, so if you got that trade back through here somewhere and you're held on, well done. You've been rewarded. Oh, it's at notice it's at the bottom of the channel here, so we could get a little bounce through there in time. A lot of these are setting up with potential bases. No. Okay, Singapore yen. All right, so this is still setting up. Got the push, so we've got the break of the high, and we've got the pull. So we've got the breakout pullback now. So this is not bad. So you may want to consider an entry through the high of this one. There's 51 minutes to go. Or if we get a stall or even a pullback through here, that would still be okay as well. Alright, so the setup like this. So Singapore yen. Dollar CAD we were looking at. So that gave that move short. It's very short-lived though. This is the trouble when you don't have that separation. Notice that? It did it, but it did it very quickly. Alright, dollar Chinese yuan moved. Nice A, B, C in there. Hope a few of you got that into the high. So with the breakout pullback. Alright, there it is there. See it there? Entry through there. Stop either here, here or here. Targeting partial at the high and then the rest of it there. So a good little trade for that one. Hope some of you got onto that one. It was only a matter of time with this one, wasn't it? Not an easy one, but when it sets up pretty nice. There's the 60-minute. So you can see the ABC through there. You can see once it broke B, it was off. Dollar yen, it's continuing on. Dollar Norwegian, nothing. Dollar Singapore, so a lot of these continuing. Just trending moves, good setup through there, as pointed out yesterday by Multi. Okay, dollar Thai baht, we were looking for this to continue. Notice the weakness into the resistance. So when we get weak move into resistance, there's two things I'm expecting. Either a full-on reversal. So where's the 4-hour anchor? It looks like it's here. So it's testing that. Or the other thing I'm expecting is, you know, a reset. So weakening trend, reset, and then off it goes. Or you can see we've definitely got strength there, weakness in this leg, and then a move down to a full-blown reversal. Alright, let's have a look at the macro. So follow through again. So we had follow through here, follow through yesterday as well. So maybe slightly extended. So I might get a little pullback in here. Now the Nasdaq's finally broken that level. See it consolidated then finally through. So it's given up. And the Dow is just continuing short as well. So S&P 500 weekly, so you can see the areas that I'm looking at back to the 20 through here. Then obviously back to any now notice this here, we marked this out a while ago. Right? Measured move to there. Right? And that was the harmonic part of it. Look, it went pretty close to it on a weekly chart. So let's see how this plays out through here. Could easily pull back over a bit of time like this. The VIX is definitely kicking up. Still in that low range to here. Dollar index. Still moving. Oh, it's going to be only a matter of time though before this corrects. Euro dollar. Right, remember here, I said we need to see proper setup. We haven't got it. When this extends out like this, we don't immediately get that setup, and especially when the 4 hour, this is what I've noticed, hasn't got the big separation. A lot of times this ends up just kind of basing out. Right? And then there's kind of opportunity in this region when they kind of everything sort of turns, provided there's enough room, through there. That's what I find tends to happen when we don't get that. Alright, so what is it? Let's have a look at gold and silver. So just kind of, topping out a little bit here. Just be careful trading these. Silver, let's pull back into there. Looks like the 61. Oh, this looks like B into C actually. Yeah, so back to the 61, A, B, C in there. So ultimately, this looks like A, B, C. A little bit of room there on the day. It's not one that I'd consider. One of the ones that I do like, WTI. We have this structure through here. This is a new high here. So it's trying to break the 4 hour anchor. Has it? Probably has. But it was just kicking out, but it's actually just dropped now. So I'm going to remove that. I looked at that a couple of hours ago. Okay, Aussie, New Zealand. So got this nice little outside engulfing on the daily, the 4 hour. Got to move through the anchor, got price acceptance, just pulling back, get a little bit weak. And Aaron noted the squeeze play on the 200. So this still looks okay, but look, we've got a shakeout here, but really got to see it start to move up very soon. Otherwise this will negate, the setup. So pound yen we did. I've got CAD news later. Let's do the news while we're at it. So we did have some China news, and that probably helped today. That probably helped that dollar Chinese trade. Got CAD news later in 4 hours time, and a little bit of US. And then kind of tomorrow morning, my time, got some US news. A little bit more CAD. So just be mindful of that. With the cryptos. Now I did a lengthy discussion on this yesterday, didn't I? Where I thought this looked like ABC with 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 5 down. Those of you may remember that, or even just at least remember what I said on the 4 hour, that price couldn't get above here. 1, 2, 3. Now, one of the rules is 4 can't breach the territory of 1. So you can see it hasn't. We've just got an ABC through there. So far, so good. So this is actually looking short. Now, one of them I did put short. Yeah, this is the one. So for this pattern to be valid, we need to get a new low to give us 5 waves down. All right, so 5 is expected to be in the magnitude of this one. Wave 1. Alright, so potentially down here, 161 of 161 of wave 1, but we'll see. We'll take whatever it gives. So have a look at the 1 hour. So what have we got in here? Potentially 1, flat into 2. Yeah, so there's potential there. We can already see some smaller waves in here. Look into this. So it's 5 down into 1. A, B, C through here. Now that can break into there as well. Alright, so really looking like it's got a little further to go. Alright, so look for any setup through here to get short. Just remember though, this is a key level here. Look, you know, people that got long through here are probably going to have their stops there, so they could trigger that. And big flat correction like this. So you can see that puts it in this region here. So that's what I'm seeing with that. So short, look for shorts on Bitcoin. Ethereum. Ethereum looks more like the ABC in here of a zigzag. It's tested the 20. Once again though, very similar in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the previous fourth. Right here, little one in there, little one in there, back to the previous fourth. So ultimately looking for this short as well. Not quite as clean, but look for that short as well. So I don't believe these are done yet. It's the anchor, so that's well and truly in short territory. And when we have, which we don't have time, but we will tomorrow, when you have a look at all of these other coins, you know, a lot of them are very similar. So tomorrow's workshop will go through a lot of these. There's a list from Dave. So you can see we're in very similar patterns. A, B, deep C, doggy, or doge, work back to the previous fourth. B and B, see the flat in play. This was one that we liked through there. So you can see they're a mix of what we're seeing. Shiba, look. So these aren't done. You can see their levels I was putting in there to get interested in these. And that will still be in there. I'm not going to... Matic. Same thing, look. So, you know, this is going to be back in this region again. You can see it's breached this low. So we'll do those tomorrow. A Ripple. Ripple, you can look for the short-term move through here. You can see it's getting above the moving average on the 4 hour. So this is kind of the secondary entry. That's the first. This is the secondary. So you can see we've got a swing through here. Right, it's got to get above the 20. Right, and give us a setup in there. So once it gets above, you get a couple of bars like this, you know, then down, then you can drop down to the 60-minute, right? Make sure it's above. Make sure you're getting a setup, you know, like this, where it's above the moving averages. Everything looks like it should. That's what I'm seeing with Ripple. Okay, what else am I seeing? CAD yen might get pushed on by this news. Very similar to pound yen. Got a big ABC through here, back above the 20. A, B in here somewhere, C. Look, we didn't get any follow through there. Nice cradle back in here. Oh, so we got an A, B, shallow C in there. That would be okay. A, B, C, something like that. This is not bad already. Yeah, if this closes a bullish engulfing, you get a small little pullback in there and it breaks the high. You could even enter through there on a single leg pullback. Swiss yen. What am I seeing with this? Okay, the weekly's back above. The weekly's still uptrending. Daily downtrending. So this is counter trend long. Into the 61 of this move here. Pausing. It's a little extended. Right, but ideally we want to see another maybe one bar here and try and get a push out. So you can see the base through here. You can see the 4 hours been trying to break for ages. Then it finally does, moves out. So, you know, we get a setup through there, back around those highs, that will be okay. Swiss Singapore, as pointed out by Multi. All right, so we've got a weakening trend. Let's have a look at the weekly first. So where's the weekly anchor? It looks like here. So we're downtrending. Yeah, it is here. All right, now notice the pause there. All right, notice the pause, rejection there, even that small anchor there. So we're at support. Well, so it's trying to base out there. Got a nice big separation here, if it can give us what we need. So see the little base that we're getting on the daily. Right, so there's the top of the base and the daily anchor, getting back above the 20. So looking for any setup under the anchor and then a move through. So there's the trend line. Another de-accelerated one through there. So it's reasonably clear. The 4 hour, you see here's the base, there's the top of the base, here's the anchor. So it's broken the anchor, so it's uptrending on the 4 hour. So it's up to you whether you want to find something early to get in. Nice little pullback here and quasi 1, 2, 3. Or wait for it to test this. Just be careful of the 200. Okay, pound Aussie. So got this big structure through here, back to the 20 on the weekly, finally pushing out of that above the moving averages. We're still counter trend though, but nice momentum here. So really just looking for any opportunity to get long in here. You can see nice momentum here. So let's see what it can do. Let's see how it can play out in this area. Just be careful, this is already extended. Let's just see how this plays out the next day or so. And the other one is Euro Pound for counter trend short. So the weekly is kind of clear. Daily is testing the daily anchor here, consolidating on the daily. Consolidating on the 4 hour. Look. It's consolidated over a long period. So the new level, see it's given a couple of fake outs here as well and then a shakeout. New level is going to be there if you want to take the breakout. So you can see we're already looking reasonable there. Alright. So that is what I'm seeing, folks. Bit of a mixed bag again. A few more. But unfortunately that's kind of markets at this point in time. Why isn't that working? So just pick your battles carefully, folks, I think. Control B, come on. So just pick your battles carefully, I think, folks. All right, don't forget tomorrow, Traders Workshop. We'll go through those cryptos and see what we can find. So they're in a nice position where they can be finishing these correctives soon, hopefully. Give us an opportunity to get some early entries. So there we go. All right, folks, take care, trade safe, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.